Welcome back, you guys. This is another episode. You are listening or watching Expand the Fires. I am Itu, your favorite host, of course. So, what are we going to talk about today? Well, we have another special guest. He's a very nice fellow, a nice gentleman. He takes care of people because he actually cares. He's one of those honest to God people that has a lot of passion, a lot of care, and he's going to tell us his story of how he became the man that he is today, the successful business owner that enjoys, doing something nice for people. You're going to find out all about him. So let me just tell you a little bit of who is this gentleman. He currently lives in Salt Lake City, Utah, but originally he's from Peru. And I just love the way that he talks. He's so calm, he's cheerful, he's an amazing guy. He arrived in the US at age 24. He worked at no, I'm sorry. He went to Briggs College and University of Utah to get a business management degree. And from there, the adventure just kept on going. He worked in different jobs, including Fidelity Investment at the beginning, and he just moved on, trying one thing, going into the next, and then at one point he found his passion, something that is, he takes it very close to the heart, and you'll be able to tell when he tells us his story. A very nice gentleman. So, without further ado, let's get started with today's episode. Eddie,
Hello, good morning.
how are you, my friend?
I'm excited to be here. Thanks for having me, and I'm looking forward to have a good time.
Yeah, we're gonna have an excellent time. You're such
Good.
a nice person. Um, we're very happy to have you here. We wanna get as much as we can from your knowledge, your story, because we live in a world where everybody starts somewhere. We have businessmen of all sorts and types. Each one has their passion, and they each one goes through a different struggle. But there's one thing that unites them all. They have a dream. They have a purpose. They want to give either service or a product to people. And there's a long road ahead from where we're at to where each person wants to go. And you went through that road, you lived your life, you conquered, and now you can be here with us and share your story so that we can learn from wise and accomplished people like yourself, you know, where you came from, how you did it, and why do you enjoy your success so much. So please tell us where you come from. Tell us where the story started.
Good, good. Thank you. You too. My name is Eddie Bejarano. I'm originally from Peru. Uh, all of us immigrants have a desire to work harder and be better. I came here at the age of 24 years old, left Peru, was in hyperinflation. Inflation in South America was tremendously. One day you pay $1 for 10 pieces of bread, the next day you pay $50 for 10 pieces of bread. That's how it was, hyperinflation. So I decided to take a chance, come over in 1982. I attended Riggs College. And it wasn't easy because English wasn't my main language. So I needed to study harder and I needed to pay for my education because it wasn't free. It
Mhm.
wasn't free, it wasn't easy. So I worked in the potato fields. In Rexboro, Idaho, is what they do is do potatoes. They raise potatoes. So I was cutting potatoes, stealing potatoes, planting potatoes, harvesting potatoes, and had enough money to pay for my education. So
Wow.
after Rick's College in Rexburg, Idaho, I moved to Salt Lake City, went to University of Utah. University of Utah was completely different than what it is today. Small but friendly and nice school. And I had to work full time and go to school at night. So I graduated with a business degree. And the question is, what do I do now?
Hmm.
The job that I had was Science Bank. I worked some time over there. After I gained some experience, I went to Fidelity Investments. Fidelity Investment, I started in the mailroom. After a position open, I went to the Problem Resolution Center and started fixing problems that trades came through into the stock market. And thereafter, I started trading treasury notes and some of the T-bonds, treasury notes, regardless. But then I went to back to Science Bank. Science Bank I enjoyed because it was a desk job. It was dealing with people, and I started on the foreign currency. I don't know if you remember, Science Bank used to sell for the missionaries going overseas. We had some currency to sell. Somebody came back with currency to buy and extend it. Nevada State Bank opened. So I opened a foreign currency office for the bank in Nevada, in Las Vegas.
Wow.
So I started buying foreign currency for them. You know, as Latinos, we change currency in las calles in South America. Just go, you need some foreign currency, take your buy dollars. And that was natural for us. And most of you might be natural, buy and sell foreign currency. It's we I knew that. So buying and selling foreign currency for a bank was doing in bigger quantities. But the formula is the same. Buying cheap and selling high. You develop, you issue checks. Some company want to pay checks in England. You open checks, English banks in Hong Kong dollars, in Hong Kong, and they want to pay exports. You issue checks. So that was easy, and we grew. We grew fast, and because reasons, I decided to open my own foreign currency exchange business. So I wanted to go to the airport because that was the place where there was. I studied. There was about 1.5 million people landing, and was 2 million people leaving. It's a traffic at the airport. I'm telling you about 1996, 96, and I said if I sell the currency here when the market is closed, I own the market. So
Hmm.
I couldn't get uh, a store at the airport, but I did it on my own home. I delivered the foreign currency to their homes. It was a good business. So people will call me
So
on the
smart.
phone and says, "Yeah, and I made a deal with the banks. I said, when you're close, uh, my rates will go up, but I'll buy the foreign currency from you guys. So meaning they don't hold the foreign currency, I'll buy it from them. When the banks open, I'll lower the foreign currency not to compete with the banks. They liked it, so they trade with me. But the
Nice.
euro came to the market, and the foreign currency kind of dissolved because one currency changed. The Spanish peseta, Dutch marks, everyone into the euro. So it's okay. Just left that business and went to do something different. Excuse me. Since I enjoy selling, I went to sell for RC Willie. So it took me 17 years to do what I'm doing. It took
Wow.
me 17 years to think, what could I do for the rest of my life that will make me happy? The thing
Hmm.
is, I want to do something that will make me happy, that will help others.
Correct.
I understood if I can help others, I'm going to be in business. If
Right.
if it makes me happy, I'm going to do it for a long time. So it took
Nice.
me 17 years to think, what am I going to go and what am I going to do? So, but the thing is, to be in business, to be successful, you need to persist. It's not overnight. I mean, nothing happens overnight. An idea might make you believe it's going to happen, reach overnight. Took me 17 years to find my goal, to see what am I doing. So I've been doing this business for the last 7 years.
Hmm.
So I've been helping clients Listen to this. I've been making money without asking people to pay for my service.
That is amazing.
Okay. This is I've been serving people without telling them you need to pay me for this insurance. So
Wow.
this insurance, let me tell you, the insurance that we offer to a client, let's say if you have to be in the hospital for an open heart surgery, this insurance is going to cost you $350 per day. What that means, that is your room, the specialist, nurse, medicine, uh, $350 one day. There is no deductible. That's all you pay.
Damn.
Okay. How
Mhm.
would you like to have an insurance when you go to the primary care physician, you don't pay anything? Pay zero.
I would love to.
Okay. So, and there is a zero deductible. See, that's what I offer.
Nice.
They're going to make money. If somebody,
This is
somebody that works for me, they're making 50 or 60,000 a year doing this.
nice.
So
This is
if
on your
somebody
current company, the
that is
Medicare
in my
store for
current
you.
company, yeah, this is in my current company. If you have this insurance, if you go overseas, this insurance will cover you.
Wow.
When you sell this plan, when you sell this policy, I'm going to pay you $400. You work for me, you sell this policy that costs zero. I'm going to give you a check for $400. And thereafter, every month, they're going to pay you $20 per policy you sold every month. Let's say your client is in the plan, they didn't pay anything, you get paid $20 every month. If you have, let's say you have 100 policies, you made 100 times 400. How much is that? 10,000. Okay. Now
Wow.
you're gonna get 100 times 20 every month thereafter. This is the kind of business that I am, that I offer the people who work for me. So the name of my business is called the Medicare Store for You. What it is Medicare Advantage plans. That's what I sell. How do I get paid? $400 a month. Every policy that I sell, this is how much my employees are getting when they sell one policy.
Hmm.
Okay, and how much a client's paid to be in this policy? They don't pay anything. They don't pay us anything. So that's the beauty of this business. It took me 17 years, and I am not the only one. I don't know when you open enrollment, you hear these ads on TV. Sign with us, you get free dental, free vision, free doctors, free prescription. All that is true.
Wow.
And I offer the same thing here in the state of Utah.
That is incredible. And you mentioned that in order to get to where you are, because now your business is has been going for several years and it's obviously successful. You mentioned that you need patience and dedication because it doesn't come overnight.
It is. It is. To be into this business, there are some requirements. Okay. No anybody can come up say I'll sell this and I'm gonna get paid this money. No, the requirement it is this. You need to take a test, get a license from the state of Utah. You go to the state of Utah Insurance Commission and says, "Hey, I want to take a life insurance license." Sure, take a test. Okay, you pass that test. It's got to be 90%. Then you go to the federal government, Medicare, say, "I want to take a test to sell Medicare." Sure, here, take a test. Pass those tests, and then you have to be appointed, meaning you have to take a test with each insurance carrier.
Mm.
After you have all those licenses, you can come and work for me, get paid $400 a policy that you sell.
Wow.
So it is profitable, it's good. It helps other because if you have a client who is old, can't afford insurance, how
Hmm.
much is this insurance? Zero. How
Wow.
much is when they go to a doctor? Zero.
Wow.
If you need a dental plan, some of them are giving you $2,000 to have a dental.
Hmm.
So these are good, true benefits that you can help others. But at the same time, you're gonna help yourself.
Totally.
You're gonna be paid for what you do. So
That's
this is the
very,
beauty of the
very.
business. This
It's
is this
very
is
interesting.
you you have to learn things. It doesn't come easy. I passed the test. It took me 3 times to pass the test the first time.
Wow.
It's not easy, but it's persistence. After you have this license, after you have all this, I can teach you how to navigate through the business. You work for me. You don't have to have an office. We'll provide every single thing that you need to be successful. Because when you're successful, I am gonna be successful. And I
I
was
like
I
that.
was talking to this lady. She says, "Man, I can have a car payment every month because the residual she was getting is $700 the first year. Residual
Mhm.
every month she's getting $700. She
Wow.
says, I don't have my car payment, and she works only 6 months of the year.
Mhm.
The rest of the 6 months she's at home taking care of the family.
Nice. That's
Oh,
very nice.
this is not 8 to 5. This is you. Whenever you have an appointment with the client, you take care of the client. You don't
Mhm.
have to be in an office 7 days a week. Of course, if you want to be aggressive and have 300 clients, meaning 300 times 20 a month, you can do it.
Totally.
There's no
Wow.
limit.
You almost make
So
me want to go work for you, Eddie.
you can work for me. You can do what you're doing, and you can do what I'm telling you in the weekends.
That sounds very good. So tell us, you were going to tell us what was the one key ingredient that you want to share with other entrepreneurs and business owners for success.
See, something that I love, I'm very passionate is books. If you see behind me, this is my library in my home.
Hmm.
I own over 2,000 books, and I come here and sit and learn. After I leave this room, I'm a better man. I learn a little bit. So my passion is be ready to change.
Be
If you
ready.
don't change, if you do the same wrong thing that you do every day, you're not gonna go anywhere.
Nice. Wow,
You
that's
know?
very interesting.
Yeah.
So you need to adapt. That's what I get. It's like you cannot settle on just one idea and try to move on through forever with it. You need to adapt and better yourself. Correct? I'm sorry, I can't hear you now. Can you hear me? See, I lost you there. Let's see what happened. Oh, okay. We had some technical trouble there. I don't know what happened to Eddie, but let's see if we can get him back. Anyway, meanwhile, Eddie comes back to us. Let's just recap. So he talked about um, you being persistent, you know, being able to adapt, being able to get a change and not staying the same way. I think that's very smart because he took it from uh, having having to work for somebody else and then figuring out what he wants to do, what was his passion, and what he needed to do in order to do it the way that he wanted. And he took it very smartly, made agreements with banks, set it up in a way that he could do it at home, help other people that actually need a lot of help, trying to all of this Medicare business, it's very complicated and not a lot of people understand it. So the fact he's providing a service that is very much needed, that involves caring a lot for somebody else. And he definitely had to adapt and persist. So the moral of the story is, you know, go for your passion, believe in yourself. And yeah, Eddie's trying to get back. So let's bring him back. Definitely. Okay, Eddie, where are you? Here we go. Good. So, as we were saying, you cannot stay always the same. You need to evolve and adapt. Otherwise, it's like you end up being a dinosaur that just goes for one thing, exists in a particular era, and as soon as other things around your environment start to be different, then you become lost. Here's Eddie back with us. Eddie, it's so good that we have you back. So
Good.
I was recapping on what you said, like persistence, being able to adapt, go for your dream, have a passion, take care of others. So tell us just a little more how these ingredients uh, give you the benefit of knowing that you're successful and that you are doing what you want to do.
Yes. One thing that I like to at the end of the day, just gotta tell myself I'm honest with myself. How did I do?
Mhm,
I mean, did I achieve what I wanted to do today?
mhm,
I mean, success doesn't come all at once. Success comes little by little every day. Talk to that person, call that person, answer the question. Sometimes you answer the question is not the best answer. There's not the answer they want to hear. I had a
mhm,
client called me yesterday. Says, "Hey, my prescription went out from $7 to $26." I say, it is going up, and we have no control on the price. We can help you with some of the costs, but we have no control. So it's be honest. There is no dancing around. It's just how it is. And when people know what it is, you do your best part. So that's what I enjoy doing. That's like I say, to find this business, to make it to myself, took me 17 years.
wow.
Now that I have it, uh, I am doing it in a way that I am serving the Hispanic community. What I serve, I serve both. I have English speaking clients and I have Spanish speaking clients. And the reason that I love the Spanish speaking clients, not because I speak Spanish, because they're the ones who are in the most need. They have worked hard all their days. They've been into this country. They work here, they make some money, sometimes not enough, but they never give up. And they're old. They need these benefits. You need
Mhm.
to find a way that you can teach them and get as much as they deserve. Sometimes this not enough, but help them in some ways. And that returns to you. That comes back to you. That client send you their friends, their cousins. Oh yes, and you don't only have one client, you have 10 clients.
That's very
So
nice.
service,
Service.
just service. I mean, yeah, that's what you can do. When I
Eddie,
when
I
you
love what you do, man. I think that the way that you take care of people, the passion that you have to help them is just amazing. I congratulate you because I can feel it, like I see you talking about it, and we were talking before going on the air, and anybody could tell that you like doing this because
I
it
enjoy doing this,
benefits others.
it's a satisfaction. And
So,
not only that, you get paid for it. If
which is
somebody
amazing.
wants to enjoy this business, you can help others, but at the same time, your time will be well worth
I think it's great, man. I think
it. It is.
I congratulate you. I think what you did was very smart, very smart. It obviously took dedication, creativity, imagination, figuring it out, persistence, and like you said, switching, from what works best, how I can do it better, and then okay, how do I do it? Because there are obstacles to doing it the best way possible. So going through all the obstacles and just figuring it out, it's very smart. You're very
It
smart,
is.
and I congratulate you a lot for it.
Thank you.
And I think your example, it's the kind of thing that we need. It's there's so much wisdom in people that has already built their life, build their business. And you find I talk to all sorts of people, and each one has some magic within. Like I would say that the thing that I find in you is that you are persistent. You found something that you like. You believe that the service that you are providing is very much needed by others, and you go at it with patience, with care, and in a smart way. And I think that's what every single entrepreneur needs in order to reach the success that we all want to achieve.
Yes, and in one more word, I am willing to share this to anybody who's willing to change. And
Yes.
in my household, we run an accounting business, we run a water business, we run insurance business. So we do them all, but
Hardworking people. Excellent.
we enjoy doing that. It's passion. But you know what? When you do it right,
Mhm.
you get paid. You can see that money coming in. Believe me, believe me. You get more than what you put in.
Of
And the
course.
thing is, I am willing to share this with anybody who wants to for free. But at the same time, they will get paid.
Of course. Well, thank you very much, Eddie. We truly appreciate all of your wisdom, all of your dedication, your willingness to share and to give your opinion and the keys behind your success, because we need to inspire people. There's so many people trying to do something for others, bring a change, grow a business so that they can improve their lives, but also they're trying to improve somebody else's life. And I think that is an amazing thing. And these people, smart people, people that have the courage, the valor, the dedication, the passion, like yourself and all of your family, they deserve to be inspired. They deserve to be helped. And this is the service that we provide in order to help them accomplish that. And we want to thank you very much for being in the show. I enjoy having you. And is there any last word that you want to say before we leave?
Just don't give up.
Don't give up. I like that. Warrior style.
Thank you.
Okay, and to all of you watching and listening to this was Expand the Fire show. Don't forget to check us out at our website, at our webpage. Woo, that was difficult to say. Don't forget to check us out at our webpage, expandthefires.com, and continue following us for more tips, tricks, and information that is going to help you expand harder, better, faster, and stronger. Eddie, don't leave yet, but to
Thank
all
you.
of you expandifiers, see you on the next one. Say goodbye, Eddie.
Goodbye. Thanks for your time.
We loved you, man. Thank you very much.